Namaskara. So in last video we have learned the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of polynomial, isn't it? So what are we doing today? We are going to solve questions, okay? And first, based on that topic, the first question in your textbook is given an example 2, okay? So yes, read the question, okay? Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, and this is the quadratic polynomial what they have given, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Okay, so we have seen what is zeros of polynomial, what is coefficient, and then we saw what is the relationship between these both, isn't it? Okay, now let me write this quadratic equation here. X square plus 7x plus 10. First I should find the zeros, right? You have multiple methods to do. First I'll go with middle term splitting, okay? And I taught you the middle term splitting in the last video. Okay, now 10 into x square, right? The first step is to multiply this and this, so you will get 10x square. Now split it in such way that when you multiply the numbers, you get 10x square, 10x square, and when you add the same numbers, you get this 7x, right? Okay, now what are such numbers? 5 and 2, right? So when I multiply 5 and 2, I'm getting 10x square, okay, 5x and 2x. When you add 5 plus 2, that is 7. So I can split it like this: x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 10, right? Okay, now the next step is to take common. Now among this and among this, okay, now I'll take common from this. What is the common between these two numbers? Here we have x, here also we have x, here there are 2x, here you have only 1x. So that's why I'll take only 1x as common, and 1x will be remained, and here I'll take 5. Okay, now I'll give you a trick. Write the same thing here: x plus 5, and then see what can you write outside. See, 2 into x, 2x, 2 5s are 10. So can I write 2 outside? Yes, you can, right? So this actually is feels easier. Now I write these both: x plus 2 and then x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now x plus 2 is equal to 0, x plus 5 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 5. So these are the zeros of this polynomial. What is zeros of polynomial? When you substitute these into this polynomial, then this polynomial will become equal to 0. Okay, now I should verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. Okay, let me do that. First, sum of zeros, okay, sum of zeros is equal to negative of coefficient, negative of coefficients of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, right? Or else alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Okay, first let me do this. Alpha plus beta, in the sense, this is my alpha and this is my beta. So minus 2 minus 5 is equal to minus of, see, what is my b? It is 7x, right? So this can be written as ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general form. From here, a is 1, b is 7, c is 10, right? So what is the b? B is 7. It is plus 7. But here in the formula we have minus, so I have put here minus. A is 10, right? Yes. Now I think it is not 10, it is 1. No, it is 10 only. Okay, sorry, a means not this. This is c, right? This is c. A is 1, right? A is 1. Yeah. See, you can also make such mistakes in exam, so that you avoid such mistakes. Okay, yes. Now minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7, which is equal to minus 7, which means I have verified it. Now next is product of zeros. Product of zeros, yes, which is equal to constant term, okay, divided by coefficient of x square, which is nothing but c by a. This is alpha into beta. Okay, do alpha into beta. Minus 2 into minus 5 is equal to c is 10, so 10 by a is 1. So 2 5 is 10 is equal to 10, hence verified. Okay, I hope you have understood the solution. I first found the zeros of the polynomial and then I verified it. Okay, yes, moving on to the example 3. Okay, so ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ example 3, find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, x cube minus 3 ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ polynomial ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಝೀರೋಸನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ಪನ್ನು ನಾವು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 3 ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಇವೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈ 3 ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ರೈಟ್? a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. ಸೊ ಇವು 3 ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟೀಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಓಕೆ ವೇಟ್, ಎಸ್, ಈ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದು ಈ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿಗೆ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅಕ್ಕ? ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಇದೊಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಬಟ್ ಇದಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಂಟು ದ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಹೇಗಕ್ಕ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ 3 ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಫ್ ದರ್ ವಾಸ್ 2x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 4 ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಿದ್ರಾ? ಎಸ್ ಅಕ್ಕ, ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 3 ಅನ್ನು ಇದು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ನಂಬರನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 3 ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಾ? ಬಟ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ರೂಟ್ 3 ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಿಮಗೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಬೈ ರೂಟ್ 3. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಟು ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಎಸ್, ಇವಾಗ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 3 ಬರಿತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ರೂಟ್ 3 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಯಾಕೆ? ರೂಟ್ 3 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು, ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರೂಟ್ 3. ಎ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಬಿ ಅಂದರೆ ರೂಟ್ 3. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದು ಎ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನು ಯಾವ್ದು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಬಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಇವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಅಂತ ಆಯಿತು, ಹೌದಾ? ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಐ ಡೂ? ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ವೆರಿಫೈ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್, ಕಮ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎರಡನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈ ಮೈನಸ್ ರೂಟ್ 3 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, we have one more relationship, that is negative of coefficient, okay, coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, ಹೌದಾ? ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 3. ಇದರದ್ದು ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನು? ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ದು ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನು? ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. This is your general form of quadratic. I have already told you in my previous videos, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎ ಏನು, ಬಿ ಏನು, ಸಿ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ನೋಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 3, ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಿ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 3. ಹೌದಾ? ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 3. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 0 ಅಪಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ದು ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ 1. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಎಸ್, ವೆರಿಫೈಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್. ಎಸ್, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು √3 ಇಂಟು -√3 ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? -3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಸ್, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ? -3 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಸ್, -3 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ದು ಕೊಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ? 1 ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವೆರಿಫೈಡ್ ಇಟ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಈವನ್ ವೆರಿಫೈಡ್ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ zeros of the polynomial and coefficients, right? So yes, I hope you have understood this example 3. Moving on to the next example. Yes, next example, example 4. Okay, what is the question telling us? Asking us, find a quadratic polynomial the sum and product of whose zeros are -3 and 2 respectively. Okay, ನೋಡಿ, ಆಗಲೇ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಿಮಗೆ? ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಹೌದಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಅವರೇ ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಝೀರೋಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ನೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್? ನೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು, they have given you zeros. Okay, they have given you zeros and they are asking you to find out the quadratic polynomial. Okay, and yes, let's see. And they have not given you directly the zeros. They have given you sum and product. Okay, so how will we find it out, guys? It's very simple. Sum of the zeros is equal to, see, sum of the zeros, which is my alpha plus beta, right? So alpha plus beta is equal to, sum is -3, right? And product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta is equal to 2, right? Alpha into beta is 2. Okay, now Akka, what will we do now? Now I had told you we have a a general form, right, which I had told you to remember. Okay, if you have watched the last video, that is k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is what I had told you to remember, right? So yes, now assuming k is equal to 1, okay, x square minus, what is alpha plus beta? It is -3. So in the bracket with the sign, okay, don't forget the sign, with sign you're going to put it, into x plus, what is my alpha into beta? It is 2, right? Yes, x square minus into minus plus 3x as it is plus 2. So what is your equation? Your equation is x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so this is one way to do it. And the other way to do it is, see, I'm giving you the second method. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, isn't it? Which is -3 by 1 we have. Which means from here, what can I tell? I can tell that minus b is equal to -3. So minus gets cancelled. So b is equal to 3. And one more is a is equal to 1. And alpha into beta is equal to c by a. So 2 by 1. So from here I can tell that c is equal to 2. So ax square plus bx plus c. Right? This is my general form. Replace everything. So x square plus 3x plus 2. See, here also you got the same answer. Here also you got the same answer. So this is my method 1. Okay. And this is my method 2. Okay, so yes, you can go with both the methods. Both are easy. Okay, and both are accepted in your exams. Okay, so I hope you have understood the example 4. Moving on to the next. Yes, example 5. Let me tell you that the example 5 is not no it this cubic polynomials finding zeros or verifying the relationships, such questions will not be asked in your exam. Even in your textbook it is given as not from the examination point of view. Okay, but still, if you want to solve it and if you are really curious about it, then you can watch it. Okay, so yes, see, first what I'll do is I'll write the general form of my cubic polynomial: ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, isn't it? Now, and I have my polynomial here, given polynomial, write that also: 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3. From here, what I'll do is a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 5. See, remember, I'm reporting here with sign, right? Yes. C is equal to minus 11, d is equal to minus 3, right? Now, what should I do is I should verify that 3 minus 1 by 3 are the zeros of the cubic polynomial. So to verify that these are zeros of polynomial, I had told you one thing, that put these zeros inside this and then solve this. If this polynomial becomes equal to 0, which means that this is the zero of the polynomial, right? Yes. Now that is what we will do. Yes, come, let's do it. So first, I'm going to put p of 3. If I put p of 3, 3 cube minus 5 into 3 square minus 11 into 3 minus 3. So 3 into 27 minus 5 into 9 minus 33 minus 3. 7 3s are 21, 2 3s are 6, 7, 8, minus 5 9s are 45, right? Minus 33, minus 33 minus 3 is minus 36. So when you solve this, 45 and 36, what happens? 11, 8. So 81 minus 81, which is giving you 0. So yes, 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. With the same method, I'm going to check for minus 1 and minus 1 by 3. Okay, so 3 into minus 1 minus 5 into minus 1 whole square minus 11 into minus 1 minus 3 minus 3 minus 5 into 1 minus into minus plus 11 minus 3 minus 3 minus 5 plus 11 minus 3. This and this will give you minus 6 minus 5 plus 11. This is minus 11 plus 11, which is giving you 0. So yes, even minus 1 is your 0 of the polynomial. Checking for minus 1 by 3. 3 into minus 1 by 3 minus 5 into minus 1 by 3 whole square minus 11 into minus 1 by 3 minus 3. So 3 into minus 1 by 3 minus 5 into 1 by 9 minus 11 into minus 1 by 3, right? Minus 3. 3 gets cancelled. So minus 1 minus 5 by 9 plus 11 by 3 minus 3. So what I'll do is I'll give you this as homework. Okay, this is your homework, and you're going to tell me the answer in the comment below. Okay, yes. Now next, what I should do, verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. Yes. Now what you should do is we had a formula, right? Alpha plus beta plus gamma, right? Do you remember that? Yes, that is what we are going to use now and verify all these. Okay, yes, come, let's do it. We know that for cubic polynomial, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha is equal to c by a. Alpha, beta, gamma is equal to minus d by a. These are the things what we know, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Now let's do this. This is my alpha, beta, gamma. So yes, add them. 3 minus 1 by 3. What will you get? 3 minus 1, that is 2 minus 1 by 3. When you solve it, 3 2s are 6 minus 1 by 3, which is my 5 by 3, isn't it? So this gave me 5 by 3, means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 5 by 3. So alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. So substitute and see. Minus b by a means minus 5 by 3, right? Yes. Moving on to the next. Alpha into beta plus beta into gamma plus gamma into alpha. Okay, now let's do this. 3 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into minus 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3 into 3. This is minus 3, minus 2 minus plus 1 by 3. 3 3 gets cancelled, so minus 1, right? So yes, minus 3 minus 1 will give you minus 4 plus 1 by 3. 3 4 are 12, minus 12 plus 1 by 3, which is minus 11 by 3. Now this is equal to this, so c by a is equal to minus 11 by 3. Next thing, alpha beta gamma is equal to yes, 3 into minus 1 into minus 1 by 3. So 3 3 gets cancelled, which will I'll get minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to plus 1, and this is equal to minus d by a, isn't it? Yes. And now substitute. See, my minus d by a we have come to know from here that it is 3. Now 1 can be written as minus of minus 3 by 3. So from here, a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 5, okay, and c is equal to minus 11. Yes, now substitute in our general formula, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Yeah, d from here it is 3, right? Minus 3. Yes, minus 3. Now a is 3x cube plus 5x square. Yeah, we have minus here, right? So minus 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 and minus 11x minus 3. So this is my cubic equation, cubic polynomial, right? Yes, but this is not for your examination, so you can skip it if you don't want. So this completes your examples.